And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, things have certainly quieted down throughout Greater Lafayette these last couple of hours, drying out. We had the scattered rainfall earlier on, and unfortunately, there's more than one more round of rainfall, maybe even the potential for some stronger storms in the forecast as well. You can see over these last 12 hours, the majority of that rainfall coming down across the southern and southeastern portions of the region. We've now dried out throughout Greater Lafayette, but looking off to the southeast, that round of low pressure still generating scattered rainfall throughout parts of Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky. That will continue to drag further off to the east. The good news is that as that does so, we should see some drier conditions during the overnight hours and eventually some pretty comfortable conditions tonight, tomorrow morning, even into early tomorrow afternoon. 57 degrees your current temperature in Remington. We're at 59 in Rochester. The same story in Crawfordsville at this point. That sun trying to peek through in a few spots, and from our Renaissance camera you can see those sunbeams coming right through some of the clouds there. The rest of us, overcast skies. We had a high temperature of 57 degrees in Lafayette today. While it's above average, it's a little bit less than what we've been seeing over these last few days. So there's your 57 degree temperature right now. I want you to pay attention to these winds. Northwesterly winds only about 6 miles per hour. Pretty weak, but when we take those winds, we shift them back to the south like they'll be doing over the next 24 hours. We're talking about some warmer temperatures and, yes, chances of rainfall moving back in as well. So we have the southerly winds return over the next 24 hours. Much warmer temperatures for your Tuesday. Not only the 50s, but the 60s and possibly even the 70s for some of us for tomorrow. And that warmth and that moisture does bring back the potential of severe weather once you introduce a cold front into the region, and that's exactly what will be happening tomorrow. So there's our low from today. Dragging further off to the east of us, we dry out overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, remaining mainly cloudy and a little bit on the gloomy side tomorrow morning, but at least we do dry out during the overnight hours. In fact, temperatures won't even fluctuate a whole lot over the next 6-7 hours here. David Schmidt sending in this gorgeous backdrop for tonight's snapshot forecast. 55 degrees by 7 p.m. falling to 50 degrees by midnight. We bottom out at 45 in West Lafayette tonight into early tomorrow morning. A little bit on the cooler side, but still, considering our average high temperatures about 45, 47 degrees, that's right on average as far as high temperatures. Overnight lows, a little bit milder than normal this time of the year. So we have that low pressure system off to the west of us. That's going to bring scattered rainfall into the region as early as tomorrow afternoon. I'd like to see some of that clip our far northwestern portion of the region. A few showers, maybe a thunderstorm, but notice this cold front. This is the frontal boundary that's going to interact with the system at the surface, that warmth, that moisture, and that's going to bring the potential of severe weather to the region. And the Storm Prediction Center of America bringing that slight risk of severe weather to the entire viewing area. Here in Lafayette, we're smack dab in the middle. The main threats for that system will be large hail and gusty winds. The good news is that system passes off to the east of us by about midnight, early Wednesday morning. We'll be seeing some drier conditions thereafter, but cooler weather to say the least. High temperature of 60 on Wednesday. Slight chance of isolated rainfall that day.
All right, a rainy week ahead. Thanks, Cam. I'm checking.